up here. There's no know-how. The roads are not being compacted because there's no know-how. It's a simple blade over, lay hot mix, drive off. If they come in and do AC5 or AC10 chip and seal, it's shoot it down there, let it go. That's wrong. That is all entirely wrong. As commissioner, I will go and take care of them jobs. But I can't, let me put it like this. At the present moment, I'm not going to tell you exactly what I would do. Because for the simple reason, somebody else might hear the same words that I say here tonight. To say, well, this is what I'm going to do.
I promise not to do that.
We have another question, I believe, back here.
Hank, my name's Adrian Heath. I live in Precinct 3.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your hands-on know-how as an operator. I think it'd be very valuable on the Commissioner's Court. Just kind of tying into this lady's question, whether it was privatized or using the existing employees to do the road building or whatever services we do.
Right.
I think your experience would come in handy in improving the productivity and making sure that we get what we paid for. That's what you were saying.
Yes, sir.
But when you're talking about the drainage, do you have an idea how much more it would cost to deliver that proper drainage? What's it going to cost you to do that?
It ain't gonna cost you a thing. You know why? Because the equipment has done been bought. The equipment has done been bought, it's done been paid for. Supposedly, I think it is, I don't know. It's supposed to be, but the equipment has been bought. It's the knowing how to say, gentlemen, today we're going so and so and so and so. We're gonna do so and so. And that will take care of the drainage right there. But see, if
So
you
you're
got-
saying you're going to make that dollar go further then? The road building dollar will do more. Is that?
Sir, well, I've been told by several different people that if I go in as commissioner, my budget will be cut, so I'll hardly be able to pay payroll for the next year. I said, I don't care. I don't care. My check, here, you can have my check as commissioner. I don't care. Take it and give it to these employees right here and pay them. I'm here, I want to do a job for the people. I work for them. I want to do something that'll lift them up. That they can say, I'm proud that I live here in Precinct 4. And I'm going to tell you something else, sir. The budget was cut for the Sheriff's Department. You know what I was told today, sir? There is so much drugs going on in Porter and you can't find an officer nowhere. As commissioner, I will spend everything I possibly can to see that Tommy Gage has got more officers out there to be able to cover the situations that are needed to be taken care of. And I will back the district attorney's office 1,000,000%. And so will I back Tommy Gage. Because it's a shame. It's a shame. And I don't care if my budget's cut, I care less.
I believe we have a question over behind the pole that I can't see there.
I'm sorry, I get,
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to.
I'm just trying to help you get as many answers out as possible.
I'm sorry.
Doing good.
You got 5 minutes.
I am curious and ignorant. I would like to know what a density test is. Could you tell me briefly what it is, what its advantage is, and how much it costs?
Okay, I'll give you a little example.
What was the question again?
What I say here tonight,
Density test. I wanted to know what it is, what its advantage is.
What kind of
and how
test?
much-
Density.
Oh, density test. Okay, I'm sorry, I just didn't get it.
I heard you mention it.
Yes.
what I say here tonight It won't be going no further, am I right?
No.
No, I'm afraid it's open for public concern.
Yeah, I wouldn't say something you don't want to.
That's,
Okay. I ain't got nothing to hide about it. This is test is one thing. I'm gonna ask each and every one of you. Do you know what this earth, 6 inches deep, is compacted to?
No idea.
95. Okay. You take this road here. You take this road. You put down, I'm gonna use this for example, limestone. Put down limestone. Okay. Number one, have you got enough moisture content in it? Number two, have you rolled it to bring the compaction up at 6 inches of limestone, to bring that compaction up to 0? So that whenever they come out and take a density test, you're running 110 to 115 compaction. So if you've got 95, 110, and 115 on asphalt, I don't believe it's gonna sink nowhere. And you look at the roads today, it's everywhere you go, it's up this little bend, it's dipping down here, and it's over here, and it's whichever way you wanna go. And when you get to a crossover pipe, it goes, bloom, bloom.
so what it has to do with then is soil stability and the durability of the road, is that right, Hank?
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
you got to bring it.
We can get some information to Lyda Joe about the road building. Yeah,
If we could,
You have 3 minutes.
yeah, if we quick, we get 2 more, Chris?
Yes, hey, I'm sorry, sir, my question involves the statement you're making about how things are done right now. Is it the leadership that's just incapable, in your opinion, or is it the fact that they're actually stopping people from doing their appropriate job in precinct 4?
I told you I don't like to say nothing about anybody in particular or anything like that. But let me put it like this. I can show you 10 trucks. 10 trucks. Pickups that y'all bought. Taxpayer. They ride up and down the road every day and never do anything. But they draw that paycheck.
That's what we need to know.
They draw that paycheck. And you
What
can.
trying to answer, let's see if we can get one more, I think.
I'm sorry.
No, I think you made your point. I just want.
We're using up your time, so we want to get you.
I apologize to you people.
No problem, no problem. I'm just trying to help you get as many answers as possible out.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes.
So we're doing fine.
Mr. Murray, I actually live in precinct 4, off of 1314, where you're talking about. We live off of Old Houston, so I drive through that water that you're discussing. I would like to know the drainage issues that you're talking about. If you implemented your plan, what kind of time frame would that take?
Good question.
Well, let me put it like this. Here you got a big drainage ditch going into the river. How many times in the last 40 years have you ever seen one of them cleaned out? You ain't never. They ain't none of them put no 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 slopes on so that they can be mowed or nothing tall about it. Trees is falling down, they're all in there covered up with brush and everything like that. You clean out the main. Then you take the smaller equipment and you've got the drainage coming from this part over to this part. And you drain it, and drain it, and drain it, and drain it, and drain it. And you got your main flow going, you got your main flow going out into the rivers. And assessment ponds in these subdivisions are filled up right now. And being covered up and houses laid out on.
Can I do a V real quick? I appreciate everything you just said, but as I said, I live down there where you're talking about in Golden Trail.
How long is it going to take?
So how long would it take? Because the way they're doing 13, 14,
Yes, ma'am.
it's actually being built up, which is going to cause Old Houston to get deeper in the water.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
how long will it take, projected? I know you can't tell me an exact figure, but what do you project?
We need a quick answer.
I'm looking at, from the main drainage ditch coming out from old Houston down there, you know exactly what I'm talking about? I'm looking at 30 days.
Oh.
Good answer. Time's up.
Sir, I'm sorry.
We got so many people to do. Good job.
There's only so much time between now and March 2nd.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in and speaking.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
Bill.
Thank you very
I
kindly.
think we got your message.
What did that look mean?
I thank each and every
What
one
did
of
that
you.
look mean?